You are eating healthy, you're exercising regularly, you're hitting the gym consistently, you're even tracking your calories. You are sure that you're in a calorie deficit, but you are still not losing fat. If this is you, please keep watching because there are some factors that you are not aware of that might be at play. There are some things that are consciously or subconsciously blocking you from losing that fat. And today I'm going to talk to you about that. Hi, I'm Arushi. I am a functional nutritionist. I personally have lost over 30 kgs and maintained that weight loss for now about 6 to 7 years. And I have helped thousands of my clients do the same. Today, I'm here to help you with your goals. So, what is it, Arushi? What is blocking my fat loss? You may ask. Listen to this carefully. I am talking about lack of sleep. Yes, lack of sleep is often the most overlooked factor in weight gain, and that is what could be preventing your weight loss. How? How does not sleeping enough prevent you from losing your fat? Poor sleep actually disturbs your hunger and fullness hormones. It increases the ghrelin, which is the hormone that signals hunger, and it decreases the leptin, which is the hormone that signals fullness. Which is why on days that you haven't slept well, you might feel hungrier than usual, have a lot of cravings, and your usual portion sizes will not fill you up. Lack of sleep further alters your metabolism. So if you eat the same breakfast every day, on days that you haven't slept well, the same breakfast will give you huge sugar spikes and then huge sugar dips, making you crave often unhealthy junk food. Because when you're tired, your body is looking for quick energy boosters, a quick hit. So foods that are higher in calories, that are higher in fats and refined carbohydrates is what you will crave. There will be constant food noise. You might feel like a zombie who is just running around to get a quick fix of junk food. Lack of sleep further activates the emotional centers of your brain. So the same junk food which you might find repelling on other days will actually look appealing to you. And lack of sleep makes you lose your self-control and your self-discipline. Studies show that sleep-deprived individuals consume on an average of about 385 calories, additional calories than usual. Studies also show that people who sleep less than 7 hours a day are 50% more likely to be living with obesity. So if you haven't slept well, there is a high chance that you will overeat by about 300 to 500 calories without any real need or hunger. On top of that, lack of sleep is like a double-edged sword. On one end, you eat junk food and you overeat, and on the other hand, you're too tired and fatigued to even move. So how do we tackle this? This awareness in itself should help you stay on track, should help you choose better. But in case that is not possible, please follow following tips and tricks that I will mention. The first one is actually pre-plan. If you know that you're going to have a late night in future, plan your meals, plan your portion sizes. If possible, prepare those meals and try to stick to that plan. Number 2, as soon as you wake up, have a protein and fiber-rich breakfast. This will be nourishing and it will keep you full and it will make sure that you're not jumping on a sugar roller coaster ride. Basically, you're not starting your day with refined carbs, so you're not going to undergo those huge sugar spikes and huge sugar dips. Talking about spikes and dips, coming to number 3, what prevents this? Protein and fiber. So plan a huge amount of protein and fiber in all of your 3 main meals so that you can avoid snacking. Something like beans, whole grains, and lots of vegetables followed by a fruit will be a perfect meal in this case. Number 4, if irrespective of all this planning, the craving still hits, drink a glass or 2 of water. Sometimes when your body is tired and your brain is exhausted, your thirst cues are misread as hunger. So drink that water and wait at least 20 minutes for that craving to pass. And then if you need to eat one of your pre-planned meals. Number 5, another tip for when the craving strikes is to take a stroll. Take a 10-15 minute walk. Now this walk is not going to only act as a distraction. It's also going to release those feel-good hormones. And it's also going to help you increase the calorie expenditure for that day, which might be running low because you're really tired. Number 6, if you are too tired to walk, use other distraction strategies like some breath work or maybe do an activity that you really enjoy as long as that activity is not eating on Netflix and binging. Number 7, and this one is my favorite. Take naps. Take 30-minute naps or 20-minute naps as much as you can afford. These naps will reset those hormones and will bring you back on track. Further, studies show that naps can actually preserve the volume of your brain. It can actually make your brain 3 to 6 years younger. So, all the more reason to take naps if you can afford that luxury. Number 8. Okay, you can't take naps. Just plan to hit the bed early on that day. Maybe move up your dinner time, close the kitchen early, and hit the bed half an hour to 1 hour earlier. Do not do any scrolling or any such activities on that day. Catch up on your sleep. By now, you know that you are not going to lose weight if your hunger and fullness hormones are out of whack. And that is going to be the case if you're not sleeping enough. So please prioritize your sleep. In today's hustle culture, we sacrifice sleep, but that is as essential and important as your diet and your exercise. And now that you know that sleep is so important, if life gets in the way and you're not being able to sleep enough, please give yourself the grace. Use this knowledge to practice some self compassion and also give your body some love and some appreciation. And do not beat yourself up if that number on the scale is not moving. If you are looking for some tweaks in your diet to break your weight loss plateau, then do check out this other video. And do not forget to subscribe for more such tips, tricks, and know how that will help you in your fat loss journey and in your health journey. Thank you. Bye.